not forget these moments. I sat there and stayed in dinner that night crying because I remember as I look at all the black elected officials and Latinos and women jumping up and down, I could never remember the Sunday that John Lewis marched across that bridge, Hosea, and the day he marched across the bridge, and Mrs. Boynton, and Sunshine, and James Orange, who was there were no ministers of a major church. They were in church doing their job, including public games, on that Sunday. There were no PhDs on that march. There were no lawyers on that march, except J.L. Chestnut, who was laying in the wings. But there were no business. There were no stars from Hollywood on the march. God used ordinary people. It was the innocent blood of the ordinary that made for all these moments today. And so we look at it, and we went to 765. You know that white women couldn't serve on juries. Blacks couldn't vote. Farmers who didn't pay poor taxes couldn't vote. That's Selma. Democracy is not defined from Philadelphia and Jefferson, Dr. King, and John Lewis has the word, the new founding fathers in Selma. In 1970, 18-year-olds got the right to vote. Argued they could serve in Vietnam, they could vote, and that's where that came, that's Selma. In 74, the argument was that if you live at Emory, for example, you live in Atlanta, you can vote where you go to school, not just vote by long distance. So this year, Barack went on these primaries because you didn't have to vote absentee. Right? You could vote where you go to school. And so whole dormitories would go down and just vote as a cause. Because of the 74 decisions came out of the Mississippi fight. In 75, you could vote bilingually. Native language was Latino, Native American, Eastern European. You could vote. That's Selma. In 84 and 88, we ran the same strange when you could get 49% of the vote, Shirley, and somebody could be the one you got no, they got one to take all. We said, this is bad math. We must democratize the process. So we brought the barrier down from 40 to 15, and we ended with something called proportionality. This year, Kimberly she won California and Texas and Ohio and Pennsylvania, New York. She'll be the winner. But we redefined, we democratized the process in 88 with your help. And so now as a result of this story, we see this magnificent night. I close on this story because I want you to really think this today is at least think in the 60s. In 1948, those young black soldiers, the symbol was a double V. Was it not that? A double V? Victory against the Nazis in Germany, and victory against racism at home. It was a double V generation, inspired by Jesse Owens, the feats of Joe Louis and Dr. Robinson. The 48 was a double V, victory abroad, victory at home. Dr. King inherited the double V generation. Those basic black soldiers who came from World War II, they made the case for 1955, 48. Then in 54, Thurgood Marshall and that group, and Joe Wright, and Jack Greenberg, and Constance Baker Martin, they wanted in Barack's mother's home state, the 54 decision. The redefine made racism at least illegal. Make gender inequality at least illegal in 55. And then emergency here in 55, Rosa Parks and her state fashion assistants. And then here comes the part. The 1960s, the sit-ins. And 60 before the voter accommodation bill, 65 the voter rights act. Now there's a 60-year journey from the black soldiers to double V victory today. Why must we remember? Because God said, remove not the ancient landmarks. But then if we just look back and don't look ahead, then we'll miss tomorrow, worry about yesterday. What does it mean to us to ask us to Shirley Franklin maybe to have, we're better, but not better off. Better, but not better off. So while we're getting better politically, the same group who stole the votes is not stealing the money. People can get better off politically. We have Wall Street collapsing, plants closing, jobs leaving, drugs and guns coming. We are better when whites will vote for Barack in Mississippi, men will vote for Hillary in Mississippi. We are better, but why did it happen? Was it because we overreached? No, because they removed the regulations from banks. Unregulated banks, unenforced family lending laws, and if they got removed from checking down fraud. And so they stole our dream. Now we must regroup and fight back to recover our dream. I think tonight, because we are now going to look at the heart with the $750 billion bailout coming down the pipe, we must fight for our share of that money. We met with Paulson a few days ago and said to him, Sister Shirley, that the money must go to neighborhood banks and neighborhood insurance companies, not just the Big Ten. We can't just give those who stole a chance to steal it again. We must bring the money back to the ground. And we're going to fight that fight. Let me closing that our memories are strong. Our dreams must be even stronger than our memories. Must go forward by our hopes and our backers, by our peers. The night we stand on the shoulders of those who were martyred and murdered and sacrificed to make this life possible. This is for us a 60-year journey, only from the WB generation to Iraq in 2008. A time when it didn't just happen, it was caused by many martyrs, and those struggles continue. The day I was in France a few days ago, and I closed, and Iraq was about to debate the king, and I was sitting there with Prime Minister Kennedy and some others, and they said, you look wrong when it's debate. And I said, I think so. This is the reason you guys, on CNN, you hear a lot about his mother. Say she was a great woman, we knew her, and the Rock's mother said, but you know his father was a genius, you know that, don't you? Understand, right? So you know his father was the top of the class in Kenya, his father. His father was the top of the class in Hawaii. His father was the top of his class in Harvard. His father was a bona fide PhD in econometrics. The Rock didn't just have it, he did have a father and a mother, and that combination produced this. I mean, you're small African child. You're small. Well, they got killed about twisting at. After that, you become the new America and becomes a new world. How does America turn to the Rock, man? Why do we have this coalition? Why do we get the uniform color and not skin color? It seems that when it's real dark, a little light will do it. It seems that when Pharaoh, however mean he wants to be, when he cannot sleep, have an economic nightmare. Yeah. When his foreign policy collapses, he says, who can interpret my dream? I look at it, he's a little boy that's in prison. You do know that Joseph was an minority. Yeah. You know that Joseph was in that pit because of his jealous brothers. You do know that he got to Egypt and he was accused of rape. And put in jail and wouldn't let him shake, and wouldn't let him bathe. You know, he was down and out. The Bible says the Lord was with Joseph, and when they were all his top guys, he convened all of his king horses, all the king's men. Say, well, is there anybody, and wherever they may come from Kenya, they may come from Mississippi, is there anybody in the land that can interpret my dream? There's a young lad. Say he's not part of the majority flow. He didn't inherit that thing. He kind of earned his way up. So he read and write. And against the odds, he came out. He went to Columbia. He went to Harvard. He did well. He edited the magazine. And then would say he can interpret dreams too. And Pharaoh said it does not matter that he was put in the pit to be killed. He came here exiled into slavery. He is in jail. If he can interpret my dreams, I need to run Egypt's economy. We're the point now where Pharaoh's desperation says we need Barak as a